Hey, man, your boy Reec right here checking in with another community kid, Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9. We get this call from my boy, A-Town Dre, all the way from California. He hit me up. He said, man, I met a dude doing some huge things out here, man. He said he go by the name of DH. And anytime somebody abbreviate their whole name with just 2 letters, you know they get into that bag and they get into it, man. Not just here in the United States, but he's also across seas. But, you know, when he across seas, they call him Leffridge. You know what I'm saying? But he's in the A right now. He helped us sling some turkeys to people in need yesterday. He came out his way to do that. He didn't have to do that, man. Now we got him in the building because he is helping people build wealth. Been doing it for quite some time now, a couple decades in this real estate game. But he's only 23 years old. I don't know how he's doing that, man. He must have been slinging these houses in preschool. What's up, my guy?
Hey, Reec, how you doing, man? Thanks for having me. I was blessed. I'm so thankful today to be here with you. And, you know, I love Pop and Pay USA. It was a chance to hang out with you guys yesterday, and I'm just grateful, man.
They go on your website and say, take the coaching. If somebody takes the coaching, what does that mean to you, DH?
Everyone has to be coachable, right? Mm-hmm. You know, Denzel, Tiger, Michael Jordan, make millions. All of them have a coach, acting coach, sports coach. If you can't be coachable, you can't do anything, right? Because you don't know it all. And I think what happens in our community that the information is just not available. So because I was taught and because I was trained and developed, I thought, why not? I have to give back. I have to reach back. So when people chime in and want to learn how to do real estate as an investor or real estate just as a consumer to live, I'm more than happy to show them the way.
Now, you got several avenues in the real estate game that you deal with, but what was the first thing that made you go, I'm going to do this?
I was working for a guy. He seemed like he was always really, really busy, and I just really couldn't figure it out because I was just a telemarketer.
Okay.
And lo and behold, everyone in the office hated him. No one could stand him. Likewise, they couldn't stand me. And then he introduced me to some training, and when they said, what is the average income in the room, I was 19 years old. The guy was making $5 million a year.
Wow.
I never even heard about $5 million a year at 19. My father went to the 5th grade. My mother went to the 10th. So education wasn't really prevalent in my household. So just to see a guy that could pay his way and do what he wanted, it lit me up because I knew it would offer me the power to control my life.
As soon as you heard $5 million in 19, that was it.
Man, as soon as I heard that he didn't have to worry about paying bills, he didn't even have a radio or a television in his house. So then he taught me what was more important is to be well-read. And from there, I just took up reading.
Right now, we kicking it with DH. We're talking about his making his own way into this real estate business. When you pop up on your website, not only do you see that $5 million smile, I'm going to say $5 million smile, you also see a thing that says 500 million funded. Can you explain that?
That is the amount of volume of transactions I've done throughout my career. That stamp is responsible for all the closings that I participated in.
Not just houses that people can move into. You talking about commercial properties, multifamily home, and then you talk about the money deals also. You seem to specialize in those.
Right.
He's not mob connected though. So you got to explain this to the people.
Okay, well, you know, there's 2 types of money available, right? There's consumer financing, and that's your FHA, VA, conventional, USDA.
Okay.
That means like somebody's going to take their money and use their credit and live in the home. Then there's business purpose funding, and that's kind of my niche or what I like to spend my time in, and that's working with an investor or developer with a fix and flip or fix and hold or ground up construction. And the good thing is the money's great, right? Because those kind of transactions carry great deals of volume. And then at the end of it, like what we're doing now is we're connecting the investor with the consumer. Because when the investor gets done fixing the house and bringing it to market,
they need somebody to buy it. Right.
And then here we come in with the FHA, VA, conventional, and like right here in your counties, they have DPA, like down payment assistance. And what people don't know is that not only will they give you the money for the down payment, the county will give you the money for your closing costs.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Not only will the county give you the money for the down payment, they will also give you the money for the closing costs. And
see, we do a thing called Money Monday, and that's what you're being featured on right now. Now, some people think that when you get you're trying to find a house, they're like, I need to save up this amount, my credit may be this, but you are saying that the county will help you with down payment costs. So if you're in your own way about that, we can get out your way.
Yeah, the programming in our community is it can't happen, right? And the reality is it's happening right next door with gentrification. These guys and girls that want to buy and live in a home, they could definitely get FHA, VA, and then the kicker is you only need a 580 FICO.
Wow.
580.
So you could be in a home, you could stop paying rent.
I could make it even better. You could get 4 units.
When I say take the coaching, take the coaching.
You could actually get a multifamily and you can live in one and rent out the other 3, and then it'll pay for itself.
That sounds good to me. And if you got kids, you can just pass it on to them and make it grow.
Absolutely. It's available. You know, the information, they hide it. My job is to expose it.
Yeah, There it is, man. Make sure that you follow this man online. Give me your website, D.
www.theleffridge, LEFFRIDGECO.com.
All right, and if you are in France, it's Leffridge. And if you can guess what DH stands for without looking it up, we're gonna give you something free off his website. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna coach you to that down payment assistance.
We are. We'll help you work on your credit. And I definitely want to say a special shout out to Papa and Pay USA because they made the opportunity for me to be here today.
There it is. And next time you come back, we got to talk about these productions. It's Cuba Gooding Jr. and these names that just jump out at you. We got to talk about this next. All right.
We definitely got some things in the fire.
Man, the fire's where you want to be, so, but not if you're in your new home. All right. This Hot 107 now. We gone.
All right.